what's the key three mistakes that international brands make when it comes to tapping into Korea or Japan? I've been asked this kind of question a lot recently. Number one, you don't really strategically incorporate localization strategy. So when it comes to the meaning of localization, you could easily think about, oh, maybe we could just hire Korean marketer for just translating some words, or Japanese marketer for translating words, for sure. But what I mean by this, the true localization, by the way, it's about how you can find out the middle point between your uniqueness of your product or brand and the local market. It could be Japan or Korea, but if you can actually find the USP, the unique selling point or brand message in the middle of somewhere between your brand and the local market, it's really special thing that actually you can craft your brand core concept, brand messaging, positioning, and the content in a way. So if you just follow the way how Korean brands promote their content or their products or services, actually it's about erasing your whole identity. So I don't really recommend that. Actually, you can merge your brand identity, something like your origin of your product. It could be from the US or Australia or Canada. In our client case, recently the Australian brand tapping into Korea, we helped their product launching campaign by collaborating influencers on Instagram and Naver, our search engine platform. We were able to generate over 5x ROI, even though it was first launch and then there was no internet presence here in Korea. What we did was incorporating the strategic brand concept, because the Australian brand, it was about skincare body cream and body wash. The uniqueness about the product was there was a special ingredient called lanolin. The lanolin was made with sheep's hair, which is really special ingredient. And even based on our research on keyword trend, we were able to see the search volume regarding lanolin cream for those pregnant women and also for family use, for the baby care. So by hitting this keyword search volume like a trend itself and your uniqueness, we actually crafted the message about you can buy this one for you as a mother, and then you can also buy this one for your family. So this is like a family use. And then not only that, we strategically placed the color, even like the sense of home, feeling homely, coziness, togetherness, like, family vibe, so that they can feel our products really comfortable and positive. And then we actively engaged with our potential customers for sure. So that's why we were able to hit like a 4.5 million views within 2 months, and then 10K engagement. We never used Meta ads or Google ads. We only utilized organic social media marketing plus a little bit of influencer marketing. I mean, the key strategy that you can actually avoid the common mistakes. Usually the common mistakes comes to the localization strategy, because for example, Walmart tapped into Korea actually, and then it was probably 20 years ago or 10 years ago. And it really failed because they brought the same exact strategy from the US. Like they placed the company's location outside of the main city so that they can actually save the budget to pay for the location fee. And even when Korean consumers went Walmart, we felt like this is not really welcoming, and then the vibe itself is not that good, because they thought if the product is just cheap enough, the quality is okay, people will love it. But Korean consumers are really, really smart. We expect a really high value for money. Not only that, we expect really great quality of service. So if you don't have any customer service care, here you can't really win this situation. So the common mistakes, once again, not doing enough localization. I'm not saying that you have to erase your whole of the identity. Rather, you can think about how you can really deeply connect with your audience, and then how you're gonna actually bring the unique concept to our Korean consumer, because it's about trade. Number two, you are not fully researching the keyword trend or competitor analysis or even search volume on Naver, not about Google by the way. We use Naver as a main channel, like over 50% of people using Naver and then over 40% of people using Google by the way. As you can tell, just Naver is our go-to platform outside of that. Like if we don't really have your product in Korea, it's a really high opportunity. I'm not saying that you have to bring like random product for sure. You have to research before tapping into Korea. Like you could actually go to Naver Keyword Planner, Black Kiwi, Naver Trends, all of that, and then search for your generic keywords, and then you're gonna see tons of relevant keywords there, and then find the relevant keywords specifically to your product. In Korea, the idea about shower cream is not really popular. So if you can actually search just only body wash, you're gonna see moisturized body wash. People are searching those actually. So you can actually see the desired pain points right away from those keywords. And then from there, you can actually see if this product is gonna be really successful or not. Of course, you can't really search in English. 95% here in Korea are Korean who speaks mostly Korean as a native language. So you have to think about that. Number 3, I think this is also important. Just don't run a broad campaign like targeting really a lot of people in the beginning. If you are specifically having really tight budget, especially like under $30K for 2-month project, you can't really do a lot of massive events or massive campaign in a way. Rather, you can think about hiring micro influencers by just giving them for a free product, and then you get the UGC, the user generated content as a review. Or otherwise, you can actually hire 1 or 2 strategic influencer. It should be a major one in your category, by the way. And then if you can actually find out the one who is only talking about some specific platform like Costco Korea or Market Cully, that's something that you can actually hit. So to summarize, the strategic localization, and then number 2, the proper market research, the keyword analysis, competitor analysis, and then finding the trend. And then number 3, if you don't have the big money like $1 million or something like that, you have to target the right group, the niche. As I said before, it could be an influencer who only talks about your category or specific e-commerce platform. So I hope it was helpful for you. In our agency HY Marketing, which I run, we help international brands tap into Korea, Japan, and beyond with strategic social media marketing. And not only that, we opened a few spots for helping your market research. We can map up all of your brand concept, key messages, and then competitor analysis, even keyword search volume for your specific category or product, and the trend itself, or who you have to actually hire, or even how you have to run some campaigns in a way. So feel free to apply to work with us for sure. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below, and then if you have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment below. Yeah, I personally looked at all of the comments because I love to engage with you. I also have the 90-day market entry growth playbook that I recently launched, and then we actually compiled all of the strategies, even if it's not about consumer brands. The strategies that were in Playbook has helped outside of consumer brands like SaaS, tech, local studio in Korea where foreigners run, and then education industry, logistics, even like all of those. So if you were looking for how to launch your marketing effort in Korea, that's the go-to playbook you have to download. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below once again. Thank you.